That's my boy's truck. I just threw those up there. Keep the leaves from falling down inside there. Beautiful morning down in here. I like to get out here sometime, but Child of Grace, and even when I ain't got much to say, and show you today. YouTube doesn't charge. If you make a lot of videos, they don't charge you for them, except for your outrageous phone bill I have. So I make them. Sometime you might see one pop up for a second, and it's just going to be a family thing that I put on private. But I don't put the family too much up there. You know, it'll be just be grandkids and stuff. But they come out real clear. I send them to family. But anyway, just wanted to say hey this morning and show you today. I'm going to practice panning. I go too fast with the camera. You're supposed to just move it ever so slow, but it's so hard to do. Yeah. I'm going to have to practice going slow. Anyway, I want to get on here today and say hey to everybody. Didn't have much to say except I want to show you this air station that we have right here that my boy set up. You know, filling stations, some of them, I've seen it be $1. Some people pay $1.50 to get air. And then you go to get the air and the little thing will just kind of whine like just barely put it in there. This one does the job right here, brother and sister. It pumps that tire on up. That's my boys right there. Anyway, just want to say hey this morning. Show you the day. Yep, beautiful morning. I like people that are polite, kind and polite people. Even when you're telling somebody, I have got ugly before, have to correct myself. Well, God has to correct me. Even when you're telling the truth, you know, telling somebody the truth. If you do it in the wrong fashion, it's not any good anyway. If you don't tell people the truth in love, you defeat your own purpose. But anyway, just want to show you that air pump there. Yeah, people can't even get air now at the gas station without an arm and a leg, and then get out there and the thing's broken, you know. Can't get your money back. Anyway, beautiful morning. No big subject to talk about except learning how to be gentle and kind in this world of deception. You know, some people act like they can see through a glass clearly when God's written account says we see darkly, not face to face yet, brothers and sisters, where everything will be clear. So we need to practice, I believe, the best solution is kindness, and in the South we just call it being polite. If you're a man, we call it being a gentleman, a gentle man. Well, yeah, we solved the trash problem there with a little kindness. I called them up. My neighbor said, "Listen, we want you to call them up and tell them they missed us this week." Of course, they missed us this week because I told them I didn't blame that driver. He had to use that new truck, and it was just one man. He didn't have a helper where they could pull up here and stop, and the man in the back would put them all on the thing and they'd flip them. But the new truck has the burden on the driver. By the time he gets to the end of the day, he's wore out a man. I told him I didn't blame him. But anyway, he came and the other day I talked to him, and the week's worth of garbage we had left over, we throw it. He let us fill up the can again, And anyway, a little kindness goes a long ways, brother and sister. Wow, look at that blue sky up above the dome. I believe that's where the child of grace will call home, up above it, up above that dome, brother and sister. I got the coffee in my hand. I'm not going to show you myself because anyway. Anybody out there want to pray for me and my family that feels led to by the Holy Spirit, it's free to do so. We got a big challenge coming up, health-wise, with some loved ones. Well, I don't know if that's the right word, challenge, but we got what's the word? Help me with it. Mighty rough road ahead of us. I guess that's the way to put it. But what will be, brothers and sisters. Nothing happens, in my view, by accident. The God of heaven is in control. Sometimes I get on here and act like it. It gets so busy cursing the darkness and all the stuff you can see that it's a big lie, and I forget that God is in control. But the only thing that brings solace to me, brothers and sisters, is a God that is in control. You know what I mean? Regardless of all the ridiculous uh, stuff you see on, if you do still watch television, you see on the tube, that's not true. God is in control. Whatever the enemies of God put out there for evil, God means it for good. But anyway, just want to show you this morning. I just want everybody to know I got a wonderful family down here in Alabama. Extended family. I guess I'm the richest man on earth when it comes to that. Peace and love from this old boy down here in Alabama.